Welcome back to a Cyberpunk 2077 video. Now let's get straight into things, guys. If you are new around here, consider subscribing and turning on post notifications, as there will be a lot of Cyberpunk 2077 coming to my channel. And if I go ahead and earn your like rating, please leave a like, it always helps the video. Now there's a couple of things a lot of players need to know before Cyberpunk 2077 is released in just a couple of days. First off, third person is not really a thing in Cyberpunk 2077. Now when I say that, there is third person, but third person seems to only be available when in a vehicle. Now a lot of people say, why is that the case? Because then we cannot see our characters, even though we can customize our characters pretty well. Yes, we can customize our characters pretty well. It looks absolutely insane, but it's so realistic, guys. You know, first person is the best view for this game. It makes you feel like you yourself is actually playing the game. Now you can see your character in mirrors, water, all that good stuff. Any reflection in the game, you will see your character to full detail. Simply go up to a mirror and look into it, you will see your character. Now in a vehicle, you have the choice of third person and first person. But when you are not in a vehicle, the game is more or less first person. I get a lot of comments all the time saying I am not getting Cyberpunk because it is not third person. I'm a third person player, I will admit that. But this game won me over being in first person. So first person or not, I cannot wait for Cyberpunk 2077. And for you guys that are not getting the game because of that reason, one, I understand. Two, give the game a chance. Trust me, this is a masterpiece of a game. It's going to be one of the best games that has been ever made by a developer. Shout out to CD Red. Project Red, I mean. Muddled that up a bit there, didn't I, guys? But yes, first person is a massive thing in Cyberpunk 2077. It's going to make, it being first person is going to make the game what it is. It's so realistic to an extent, being in the future, that is. I'm kind of speaking ahead there, but you guys know what I mean. It's very realistic. The mechanics of the game looks absolutely phenomenal. The work that has gone into the game is just crazy, absolutely crazy. But yes, first person is the major thing here. Third person can be accessed in a vehicle. So next up, choosing your path story. We'll start off with Street Kid. Street Kid looks insane. There's benefits and there's some annoying things that come along with each story you choose. But starting off with Street Kid, it speaks for itself. You're a street kid. You're right from the streets, and you do start off the game in Night City. You become nothing to become something in Night City with the people, with the characters you meet along the way through your story. Again, the gameplay right now speaks for itself. This is the path of Street Kid. Fully in the streets, street races, it just speaks for itself. But Street Kid looks amazing. It could be my first choice. I'm not too sure. But there are, benefits you will get for each story, but there are also things that you may not benefit from. That's the whole point of choosing your path. It's kind of like 3 stories in one, depending on the path you choose. Nomad, Street Kid was just, you're in the streets, you start off in Night City. Nomad, you're out in the Badlands. This one looks amazing. When you become Nomad, family is first. No matter what happens, what goes on, family comes first. That is, if you choose this path, it's going to be very family orientated. So yeah, this one looks amazing. This one looks really good. But yeah, again, it just speaks for itself. Family first, and then you start your life as Nomad in the Badlands, and you're going to meet some interesting characters like her in the car. Pretty awesome. And yeah, you know, it's like a whole new world depending on the story you choose. What part of the world will you start off in depending on the story you choose once again. But there we go. There is the Badlands. And this is the nomad story life you may choose. And also Corpo. Corpo is the third option we're going to go with. And Corpo is the more richer lifestyle. You know, you're going to have access to the best stuff the game has to offer. I'm talking high tech, the best upgrades, the best vehicles in game. The only downside to Corpo is that when you choose Corpo, the people, government, shall we say, you are working for, they own you. You can have all the best perks, all the best upgrades, all the best vehicles, and so on. But there's a twist to it, and they own you. They own your soul. You have to do what they say. There's no going against them. They own you. That's simple as that. If you choose Corpo, you're going to have a great time having all the best stuff, the best cars, best vehicles, best upgrades. But who you work for in Corpo, they own you. They own your soul. That is the video, guys. I hope that's wrapped up a few things for you guys before you buy Cyberpunk. I'll catch you guys next time.